Hiya, today I'm doing 10 diabetes life hack video. First life hack, label the date that you've taken your insulin out of the fridge. Now, as you probably know, insulin is active for 30 days after you remove it from the fridge. And now you might be thinking, yeah, I apply new insulin to my pump or into my pen every couple of days. But especially if you're on pens, if you're using background insulin, I know some people who are on like 6 units a day of background, which is not a lot. So you might be in a situation where you use that insulin for more than 30 days. And if you don't recall when you took it out of the fridge, you don't know when that insulin will become less active. So you can do it by just using a marker pen and writing on the box of your insulin when you took it out of the fridge, or you can set a reminder on your phone to remind you your Toujeo or your Nova Rapid insulin expires today. Change it, or you can just make a picture of the box with the date written on it and have it on your phone so you know when you need to change it. Second life hack, always drink water when you're using glucose tablets for as your hypo treatment. Now, I personally use GLUCOJUICE because it's my personal favourite. But if you like glucose tablets, I used to use those. And the problem that I was finding with them was that it was very hard to dissolve them on your tongue. So if you drink water together with it, you basically doing a DIY version of this drink. And now why would you use it? Maybe some of you have this on your prescription and you don't actually need to pay for it. Or you might just prefer glucose tablets to GLUCOJUICE. Third life hack, if you're using a CGM, such as Dexcom, or if you're using any other solution, what I do is I use my Bluecon app on my iPhone, and I have it on my treadmill or any other equipment in the gym to keep an eye on my sugar levels. Now, don't use it as a TV if you like. Don't look at your glucose level all the time because it's pointless. But I always have it there so I can every couple of minutes just have a quick sneak peek, if you like, at my sugar levels to make myself feel more confident. And also, I know we have alerts and things like that, but you only have an alert when you approaching a very low sugar level, and sometimes you might not notice when you actually drop in very fast, unless you have that feature of your CGM, then fine. But yeah, you can use that, and you can use it in, I use it sometimes when I'm riding a bike as well, so I have an iPhone holder on my steering wheel of my bike, and I have my CGM app open there as well, so I can always have a look every couple of seconds to make sure I'm doing okay. Fourth life hack, use a simple Ziploc bag for your used test strip in your meter kit. Life hack number 5, is my drink diet or not? Now, sometimes you might be in a restaurant, and this happened to me once or twice at least, when you order a well-known brand that begins with cola and ends with cola and you ask for the sugar-free version and they don't have it, and they just serve you normal drinks such as this, and then your sugar goes up like a skyrocket, and you can actually test if the drink that you've been served is sugar-free or not. Now, if you already know this life hack, go to this time of the video for the next life hack, and if you want to see me do it, stay here. So I got 2 drinks here. One of them is sugar-free, the other one is not. One of them is Coca-Cola Zero that I'm drinking, and the other one is normal Coca-Cola that I just bought because I don't have it and we don't drink at home. And I'm going to show you what you need to do to see if it's sugar-free or not. And now I can't actually remember which one is sugar-free and which one is not. So that's gonna be interesting. So all you need is your glucometer, your blood glucose meter, some test strips, and your lancet device, just like you normally would. And so you take a drink, you dip your finger in it, keep it in there for a couple of seconds, right? Put a new fresh test strip into your meter. Now I'm using the Freestyle Libre insulin Linux. Now you need to, because I'm not using my Medtronic blood glucose meter because I don't really want that sugar level to be recorded in my history. You finger prick your blood like you normally would, and this blood glucose value comes up, oh my god, it's so hard to see on the screen, as 27.7, and it says high value. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. There we go. High value 27.7. I'm guessing that answered your question. Yes, this drink is the Coca-Cola full sugar. Now, just to prove the point, now I think I was using that glass. So I'm gonna now wipe my finger and do a second glass, which is Coca-Cola Zero. Just to show you that it actually works. When I heard about it, I was like, this is not true. But it does actually work, which is surprising. I'm gonna use this finger now. I'm gonna leave it. Now, you might be thinking, that's so awkward to do in a restaurant. Well, you don't need to do it. I'm just suggesting that you do if you're not sure. And you don't want your sugar to spike to 27.7, do you? Oh, there was a problem. Now this is 30.2. Which is what my sugar level currently is. Is it high? It is, yes. Okay, so so as you can see, you can use antinal correction. Oh, I just had lunch. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Should I just do, to prove your point, should I just do it without any drink? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm doing the just simple blood prick. Just see what my actual glucose is. I had a bit of chocolate as well. Yeah, so my actual blood glucose is 12.6. And this is without any liquid. Hack number 6. If you are using a CGM and a pump, what I would strongly recommend is to keep all of your diabetes things, so your infusion set and your CGM, on one side of the body. So like I got my Freestyle Libre blood constitution here, and I've got my infusion side here as well. And personally, I find it so much easier to sleep when I'm in the bed. And also when I'm walking through the door, I can always be like, okay, everything's on the right side and I don't need to worry about the left. Yeah, so I would strongly recommend that you do that as well. Hack number 7, use different colour pens and cases for your insulin. So it's just easier to know if it's a quick acting insulin or if it's a long acting insulin. Hack number 8. Keep your entire infusion set change pack in a small, visible bag that you can just throw into your backpack when you go into university, job, whatever. So You always have everything that you need with you, and I mean everything. Your infusion set, your alcoholic wipe, whatever you use to change your infusion set, always keep it in your bag. 9th life hack for diabetes. Keep your entire diabetes supplies in a visible see-through bag when you're going through airport security or you travel anywhere in general. So first of all, it's easier to locate. Second of all, if you're going through airport security, they can see it all there. It saves you hassle, it's quicker. I always use it. Do it. And 10th life hack, my last one, is set reminders on your phone to when to order your diabetes supplies. If you have pump, when to order infusion sets. If you're on pens, when to order just insulin in general. And use, I'm sure you are very likely to have a mobile phone that has reminders function in it. Use it for your advantage. Use it to set, you know, if you can't remember to take your background insulin, if you're on pens, set it to remind you at a certain time. Remind me to have my background injection. Now you might be thinking I can do that on my pump or on my meter, but I think it's just much easier and it's much user friendly to do on your phone. Also, your phone, you're more likely to have it with you and you're more likely to hear that reminder. And with blood glucose meters, the speakers in there are not very good and you can't really hear them. Is that problem with I know people that complain about Dexcom receiver not having very good sound, so they can't hear alarms, that kind of situation. So do it on your phone. Even if you have a problem with remembering to check your sugar levels, you know, in midday or in the morning, first thing you wake up, set a reminder on your phone. You know, 5 minutes after your alarm, did you check your sugar level? To make sure you remember it. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let me know if you want me to do part 2 with diabetes hacks. I've got quite a lot of them. And let me know in the comments below which one is your favourite. And thank you.